Hello guys, welcome to my blog, Balitahanan Online, and today we will be covering the grand opening of McDonald's here at Capital Town in the city of San Fernando, Pampanga. This is said to be the biggest McDonald's branch in the Philippines. Let's see why and how come it's the biggest.
I know my limits, you can break me down,
But first, we have to know how to get there. If you are coming from the North Luzon Expressway or SM Pampanga, take the westbound direction of the Jose Abad Santos Avenue or Jasa. Pass over the Dolores flyover and then turn left to Lazatin Boulevard. Then take another left along Capitol Boulevard, the road that leads to the city proper of San Fernando, Pampanga. Just a few dozen meters before the provincial capital of Pampanga, you will be greeted by the star-studded fans of Megaworld's Capital Town, where this new McDonald's restaurant stands tall. Here at the sprawling 36.5-hectare Capital Town, the entire family can find the newest go-to place for food and relaxation in the capital city of San Fernando in Pampanga. This two-story edifice, adorned by the iconic golden arches, has close to 1,000 square meters of floor area and sits on a 2,500 square meter lot with ample parking spaces. It can accommodate at least 300 dine-in customers at any given time. But because of the mandatory social distancing, only half of the capacity can be allowed inside the resto. The store has its own conference room, meeting room, and even lactation room for mothers and their babies.
So we thank them for investing here and putting up and expanding. Yung alam naman natin ng Megaworld Corporation is very visionary and responsible.
Our latest McDonald's here in Capital Town in Pampanga, and it's our biggest McDonald's in the Philippines. It's got 2 levels and also a drive-thru and a McCafe.
How many parang mga customers po ang kaya i-cater to?
Malaki po. I think daily we can accommodate at least 2,000 to 3,000 po. In the whole day.
Before this one, sir, which one is the biggest store of McDonald's in the Philippines?
Okay. Before this, I think it was our Glorieta restaurant, or the other one is in McKinley West in BGC. Yes.
What are your parameters to say that this is the biggest? What in terms of land area or the number of customers?
I think if you look at it, it's really got the biggest facade and the biggest area, and I think it's a great new restaurant here in a developing area in San Fernando in Capital Town.
Sir, how's business doing despite all of this pandemic po?
Ang business natin is we're definitely affected po tayo ng crisis and pandemic. And I think ang worst times was during March and April and May. Pero since that time, medyo paakyat na po ang negosyo. But still, it's not yet not yet compared to previous year. So
This is the city of San Fernando in Pampanga. home of the capital town, home of the giant lantern, the Christmas capital of the Philippines, and now home to the biggest McDonald's restaurant in the Philippines or perhaps the entire Asia.